Hey, what's up guys, Kserske here, and as some of you know, I've participated in the King's Reach community challenge, and for the gold challenge I've submitted the Shadow, the Fire and the Frost, as well as the Silver challenge. So for today's video, I'll be showing you guys how I finished the Silver challenge in under 20 minutes, and for the community challenge I got second place for Silver challenge. So I'm gonna be teaching you a few tricks that you can do here, and it will help you finish the map at least 5 to 10 minutes quicker than how you would normally run the map. Alright, without further ado, let's get on with the video. I'll be using a Shadow Frost deck. Right, so I'll summon a Forsaken and collect the well first. It's important for you to summon in the middle between the monument and the well so that your unit will be in range to collect the well. So after killing off the bandits attacking the frost units, you have to get another well and move up to get another well again. So in total you will be building up 3 wells before attracting the twilight units to your base. Yes, you want to attract the twilight units here, like the twilight brute. Oops. The starting map where it keep moving around is quite annoying, so I will let it move around for a little while. Alright, that should be the last one. Yes, so you want to attract these 2 twilight units. This because when you want to attack the twilight sky scorcher, oops, teleporter again. Yes, you want to attack the twilight sky scorcher, you might attract the twilight units guarding here to your Forsakens. Have 2 Forsaken be mounted onto the walls, and once you can control the frost units, you want them to move to collect the last power well at the base. For the Master Archers, you place at the monument as you want the Master Archers to be defending, to be mounted on the wall later, while your Forsaken will clear the base and get your second orb. Right, you want to summon about 4 Forsakens. After you have done that, you send them to attack the Twilight Slayers and the Mind Benders. Yeah, so once you have attracted the units, remember to activate the Frenzy skill so that your Forsaken can do more damage. And before they die off, you want to summon another one so that you don't have to have your Forsaken run all the way back here again. Yeah, so have their remaining lifespan to attack the Twilight building. It's very important for you not to attack the building until the Twilight units are attracted to your walls. If not, they will come and attack your Forsakens over here. Yep, so once they have been attracted to the wall, continue to destroy the building. Yeah, it's very important for you to have your 2 Northguards here. You repel the bandit units for quite a while, so you don't have to worry about your defenses or even building the walls at the west side of your base. Right, so when you summon about 6 Forsakens and a Nightguard, you are ready to attack the base once you have 75 power to use the swap on the Twilight Devastator. Alright, move your units and prepare to swap the Devastator, at the same time activating all the Forsaken's Frenzy to deal more damage. Forsakens are very good over here with their increased damage from Frenzy, and their enemy counters makes it clearing this base very easy. There's a slight mistake over here is that the Forsakens that I've summoned died in the explosion. So that wasn't supposed to happen. I have no choice but to summon my Forsaken and run over to get my second monument. And so after destroying the base, you want to bring back your Twilight Devastator back onto the walls to regenerate its health. Right, so after getting a second monument, can kill off your Forsaken. Why you want to move your Twilight Devastator back is because later on when you got your second orb, you want to build a Furnace of Flesh. Oh yes, remember to build your Embalmer Shrine. Because of the cooldown, it's a 1 minute cooldown, so you have to build earlier before you get your Shadow Phoenixes ready. Yes, back to the Twilight Devastator, this will be the main damage dealer for you to get the Corpse Needed and your Void Power refunds. At this point, you will just continue to gather power and summon 6 Shadow Phoenixes. Alright, got 6 now, and you want to wait until you have a little bit of power, because you want to activate the Embalmer Shrine, pick over the bones, 50 power, and I'll be using Unholy Power on one of the Shadow Phoenixes. The Unholy Power is to give more damage and defense to one of the Shadow Phoenix, preventing my Shadow Phoenixes from accidentally dying from the Sky attacking building and the Soul Hunter. And so what happens now that you have cleared the base here, you want to summon a Nightguard or any Swift unit you have and run it over to the portal to the gates. And what you want to do here is to use the Nether warp to warp your Nightguard inside. Oops, the first warp failed, I forgot that. Even though this was a pretty fast run, I made a little bit of mistake. But I remember the second one would be a success. Yes, remember to cast Life Weaving onto your Nightguard so that you can reduce the damage taken. If not, you will die pretty fast. You want to go to the corner over here where you can use the Nether warp much more easily as compared to being in the middle. So collect your wells first. You don't want to collect your monument yet as you want the additional power. And if you collect your monument here, the bandit barracks here will spawn the Banzai bird, the bandit birds, and even the bandit wind hunter. So I need to destroy this base first. So I have 7 Shadow Phoenixes now. Summon 1 more from the 6 that you have previously and aim the bandit barracks. You should be able to destroy it in 1 shot. Now you want to separate your Phoenixes and attack the bandit bouncer and the remaining bandit steel guards. You don't have any use for the Shadow Phoenixes right now, and you can either just let it die, or for me I just go to the Twilight base here and kill it off, dealing some damage to the Twilight units at the same time. Right, so when you destroy all the melee units, all the ground units and the buildings, this Infernal Operator should be under your control and you can summon units next to this. And what I will do next is to summon a mole to help me to destroy the bandit ship. Just remember to collect your monument, if not you can't summon Mo because you do have 3 orbs to do so. Alright, I have Mo here. Cast Life Weaving and Unholy Power. More damage. Dealing more damage to enemy units and taking less damage at the same time. Right, so at this point, soon you want to build your west walls. And yes, since you have 3rd orb, you want to summon Cultist Master. Can quickly get back your Void Power refunds. Alright, get my 4th orb. And what you want to do now, once you got your 4th orb, is to summon 3 Worldbreaker Guns. But I'll summon 2 first. You have to summon 2 Worldbreaker Guns and clear the Twilight bases at the top. And activate the cannons at the bottom. It's not necessary to clear the base, but I find the attacking waves very distracting. So I just want to destroy everything here. I reckon if I did not destroy both these bases and just teleported straight over here, I would probably be able to finish this map much more quickly. Yes, but As you all know, I dislike all these interferences and all these waves that's attacking my base. Right, I have the Silverwind Lancers to destroy all the base because you need a ground unit to have to use the heavy snowball for the Worldbreaker gun. But it's an insane damage dealer. It's quite straightforward from here on. I will slow down the replay when it reaches the part where I destroy the main camp at the bottom. It's really the difficult part for most people, I think. Alright, activating the cannons. Now the main focus would be, of course, remembering to defend the west side of your base, and also what you need to spawn next. So I will be spawning Joan because of its health, 6000 plus health, and if it's upgrade 3 it will probably be around 7000. You want to wait for more power and you will be casting Life Weaving. And over here at the bottom, I'll be casting a spell, Ward of the North. It's an arcane spell so that it can summon anywhere in the building without ground presence. A little bit of mistake because I have to estimate where my drone will be spawning, and it's a little bit off, but did not have it in the shield. So once summoned, just spam all your heavy snowball from the Worldbreaker gun, all 3 of them. It's alright if the first drone dies because it's meant to die, but the second unit that you'll be spawning would be Mo. Because of the Stampede ability, destroying the buildings is very, very effective. Right, gather more power and Ward of the North first before Life Weaving on your unit. Alright. Again, Worldbreaker gun, destroying all the battleships. It's very, very effective. And I'll be using Stampede to free this Twilight Abomination. It will be my greatest ally for the moment. Summon Silverwind Lancers and cast Blood Healing. It's a tremendous heal on your Mo. Right, remember to keep casting the Ward of the North spell and Life Weaving so as to not take too much damage. Have your Mo last about 30 seconds so they can cast the next Worldbreaker gun, and of course healing it along the way with your Silverwind Lancers and Blood Healing combination. That was a blast. And free Rogan, get your monuments because you have to have 6 active monuments to finish the game. Yep, I used Rogan for Blood Healing because he has a lot of health. He wouldn't die from just a single Blood Healing spell. Right, once done, you want to attack, destroy the bandit base so they can build the 6th monument, casting the heavy snowball on every single base. Right, Blood Healing again, Silverwind Lancers. My Mo easily almost full health. Yeah, wait for the cooldown and quickly bombard the entire area. The quicker you build your last monument, the quicker you finish the game. And remember to change the Infernal Operator so that it attacks your base. You don't want to have all your units or Twilight units running around the bottom, since you do not build any defenses. But the Twilight waves aren't very strong, as it is not the strongest siege as shown. It's still on the timer. Yeah, the 1 minute 30 seconds timer has begun. Yeah, the good thing about this method is you can ignore all these bandit bases. You don't have to destroy it. Saves you probably about 5 minutes, more than 5 minutes. The Soul Hunter, the Bandit Tortugan, a lot of these walls with the Steel Guards. Right now, we wait and just kill the bandit and the twilight units that will be attacking your main base. "30 more seconds and we'll win the game." And it's under 20 minutes, which is a pretty fast game considering that this map is quite difficult. To be honest, I lost a couple of rounds on advance as well before I got used to the map. Alright, and thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed my community contest replay, and do hit the like and subscribe button if you have enjoyed this video.